Okay, my friends. It's time for our day 6 of my first Outer Wilds playthrough. Let's click that starting button. Let us go. And last stream, we were hanging out in the Dark Bramble a lot. We made a lot of progress. Finally getting to the alien vessel in the creepiest of places. Full of creepy-ass space fishies. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I've been kind of trying to get to the Hanging City, one of the alien cities, and make some more progress there, but I have had no luck so far. I learned a lot last stream. I did. I literally had to go back to the tutorial of the game to learn more. Volcanic testing site. Oh right, we went to the lava moon of Brittle Hollow. Hollow's lantern, I guess. Our samples from the Nomai mines on Timber Hearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Yeah, right. It has to be supernova-proof because it has to survive me dying. Because when I die, my memories are sent from the Ash Twin back in time, essentially. Or whatever. Who knows? Who knows what actually happens? But my memories are sent back, or sent to another body, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. The memories are sent, so in order to preserve the memories, they need to survive a supernova. And that was a big project that they were doing. Actually. I think Metroidvania and Castlevania might be on the list. Axiom Verge? Hell yeah. Love Axiom Verge. Ender Lilies? Good game too. I didn't finish it. It's hard. Gata Roboto? Good game. Ghost Song? Very cool. Guacamelee? Fuck yeah. Hollow Knight? You've been strongly discouraged from playing Hollow Knight? Why? From who? By who? Why? Iconoclast is one I still haven't played, but I know that I'm gonna fucking love it when I do. But I've been neglecting it. It says there's more to do at the Ruptured Core. I don't know what to do with this. This game is hard to chat. I don't know. I don't know what to do. And then we have the Hanging City, which also there's more to explore. Dum-de-dum. Let's maybe go to the Southern Observatory just so that we can like see why it's still a question mark, because I don't understand why it's still a question mark when we've already been there. Let's just go there. It's fine. What did we learn at the Ruptured Core? We just what it said in the thing. We died in the ghost matter near the Ruptured Core basically right away. We just... You need to fuck offy for lunch and gym. Have a great stream. Thank you again, Karant. And best of luck with your Vania Mania. That sounds awesome. I hope you have a great time. Na, 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 na. Hollow Knight is very long and might make every other game pale in comparison. Valid. That's why you played as the last Vania Mania game. Play it as the last one after you've done all the other ones. Learn to hate the genre by playing all of the less awesome ones, and then play Hollow Knight as a big send-off and be like, wait, I actually love this genre. Just to really fuck with your own head, you know? Why am I going here? Is this where I wanted to go? Chat, what did I say? I guarantee you that I don't have the brain for this game. You said Southern Observatory, right? That is correct then. Okay. Let's go to the gravity. To the thingy-majigger. There it is. Do 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 do. Nailed it. I'm going to the gravity. Exactly. G gets me. It'll be a while. You have plenty of Xenoblade. Yeah, I bet. Long ass RPG games. Have I been here? What the frick? I mean, by now, like, all of these projection stones, I've gotten them from, like, someplace or other. Huh. This is the top part of the quantum tower. But the magnet thing is like too broken. Like this magnet walkway that would let me come up here is too broken. And I don't know how to get in. I wonder if this is supposed to give me a hint for how to get in. I'm not immediately seeing it. I don't think I've been here before, to be honest. I don't think I realized that there was a little building next to the gravity cannon. Is there some news text here? We're at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is what we need to do. We need to like get up to the quantum tower. We need to get up there in the place that I just saw. That is a progress thing that we need to do. But let's first go to the Southern Observatory, which is this away. Have you tried learning stuff so you can make progress in the game? Someone banned Jimmy immediately. All right, it's the scary path of scariness. I don't think there was a faster way. I don't think there was a shortcut. There is a shortcut once you've been there in that loop, because you can, once you've been in there in the loop, you'll open the door and then you can get through, but I don't think there's a shortcut for like from the start of a loop, as far as I know. I think maybe they just prevent you from being able to go to the Southern Observatory until literally you find this path. I've only ever taken this path, come to think of it, and there's supposed to be 2 paths, which means maybe I need to go check out that other path. That might be important. Na, 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 na. Oh, right. Forgot. Paths aren't always dead ends. Honestly, I'm sure I'm missing some. I'm sure I've overlooked some path from that exact phenomena before. Around here. Like, where something is a path, but it goes up on the wall, and I didn't see it. Oh, Jesus. You're so extra. Could I have missed something around here? when I immediately went for here. I wonder. Planet just wants to hug you. I don't appreciate how much it wants to hug me. Did I miss something? Here? Wait, there's a whole upper story? Wait a second. I don't think I saw the upper floor here. No way. Did I seriously skip? Did I seriously skip this entire area? What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the Eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. That would mean the Eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous range. I haven't read this before. Ah, this is new! Plume says those of us on the vessel originally followed the Eye's signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the Eye itself. Privet says the locator we built on the Adel Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the Eye's signal. Avon says hypothesis. The Eye has stopped emitting its signal. Cassava says suppose the Eye doesn't wish to be found. Plume says Cassava, how can you suggest that? The Eye's signal called out to summon us to this star system. Cassava says I'm aware. I grew up hearing the Eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when we first arrived here. That's true. So I guess this is a locator then? I'm guessing this is the more sensitive locator that they mentioned. We'll look at it after we've read everything. I can't believe I missed this entire place. Wow. Konoi says, how should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? Mallow says, we know what the Eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the Eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Evan says, we'd need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Cassava says, Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Evan says, yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. How should our methods change? Privet says, as we couldn't find the Eye's signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Let's send out a probe. Cassava says, Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the Eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Kanoi says, I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? What technology are they developing? Is it the orbital probe cannon? Felt like there was another spot with writing, but maybe I imagined that. Do, 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 do. So Ash Twin? Dee, do, dee. Huh. Wait, can I turn them all on at the same time? Huh? Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. Okay. So I can bring up the entire solar system here. Yeah, they don't know where it is, so it just goes wonk wonk. I guess. I feel like there's something more I should understand from this. Wonk wonk. Wonk wonk. Do, do, do. But it's not giving me any more info. I really thought that this place was only the only reason for this place was to tell me about the cyclones on Giant's Deep to help me get under the current. Like that's... I didn't see the stairs. I completely missed the stairs. So no wonder the ship's log was like... She clearly hasn't been there. Wait, did I leave one not up? Doesn't look like any of this brings any information. But what if I got the coordinates of the probe? I just don't know what to do with those coordinates. Because I went to the orbital probes probe module, I guess is what it was called. I don't remember if it was called probe module, but I went to there and I got the results of the search, which was a specific probe of the ones that they sent out. So I know the coordinates of the thing. I just don't know how to use that information. So yeah, I think we might need to go and check out the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We've seen that recorder before. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh god, my ship is far away. Knowing when you need information is one of the hardest parts of this game. I mean, the whole game is just need more knowledge. And it can definitely be like a bit emotionally tough, right? Like you're just like, I don't know if I should know this. Or if I'm like, I don't know if I should know this and have missed it or have not made the connection that I should, or if I've just not found the information I need yet. I love when you zoom out to the map. I know, it's so detailed, yeah. Or what I mean, it's like not knowing what you know and what you don't know. Yep. Which is the case with any puzzle game ultimately, but this one applies it in such an incredible, like, realistic way. They really make you, it's like, in most games, the concept of making the game, oh no, 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 no! Guess we're following the ship to the black hole, huh? Did it just put me inside my chat? I think I broke it. But Julia, was it outer wild? Well, that worked. Never mind. Never mind. That did not work. Why did I choke? That was so bugged. I had my suit on. I had my whole ass suit on. I had been running around in the empty atmosphere this whole time. Well, okay, game. Whatever you say. I'll just take your word for it. All right, now let's go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Got taken off by mistake when you floated around. I feel like the game was bugged though, right? So like, it might just... I don't think... I mean, it's possible, but... If it did, then I feel like it would be clear in the clip, you know? Peeked in with a muted tab and wondered how you died. Yeah, no one knows, Cap. It's a mystery. It's a gosh darn mystery. Oh, never mind. Just G stole my oxygen tank. Well, that explains it. I had some coffee right before my stream, by the way. In an endeavor to keep the grumpiness at bay. It teleported you into the exact spot where the ship was. Yeah, because the ship maybe teleported it just a split second before me, so it was still right at the teleport point, right? Thanks for clipping, Jimmy. Hi, Chloe. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a lovely day. We appreciate you. You are home and can make morning coffee. Is it morning, Lenzo? Or do you just mean like in the morning you can make morning coffee? Not that it's morning right now, but that you can when it is morning. Bonk. It's always morning in general, so yes, it's morning. I assume you mean like in general chat, but I'm gonna take it to mean as it's just in general always morning. Just like generally speaking. Just generally speaking, it is always morning. It reminds me of a very popular Swedish rap song. That's called Generally. Can I get in here somehow? I tried at one point to bring my ship in here to like fly up. Didn't work. To like go below the tower and then fly up the center of the tower. Good morning, Julia. I hope you're having a lovely morning. Yes, I know I can launch my scout in here. I just don't know how to get in. I wonder if I'm supposed to see something from here. Or that I need to send in my scout to see something for me. Like a way in, like a crack in the wall or something. Because for those of you who haven't seen this part of the game before, if you go to the bottom of this tower, you can see up, and there's supposed to be this magnetized pathway up, but a lot of the path is gone, so you can't actually walk all the way up it. And I was wondering if maybe... it's here. So like this whole last pathway is gone. I was wondering if I could bring in my ship here, but I tried to fly through here with my ship, and that did not work. And I've done this before. And I'm just not making the connection. Here. I don't know. It's not clicking. Pause! It's your birthday. Yeah, it's Chloe's birthday. There must be something to do here, though. Make the first pilgrimage to say these stairs, obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Send these stairs? Oh, these stairs. Yeah. Yep. I need the gravity, what's it called? The gravity gun in Half-Life 2? In Half-Life 2? I need it. So that I can move this here. I guess we could try again. Try bringing the ship again. I just feel like that's not actually what they intend, you know? It didn't treat you as in the atmosphere of the ship. Definitely bug. Yeah, it like... Because when you're inside the ship, it should always be giving you gravity, you know, right? Like, it should always have the fake gravity from the crystal that's in the ship. So it was definitely borked. Like, it was definitely some kind of bork. And then the suit... then it acting like I wasn't wearing the suit. I think that was also borked, but who knows? Who knows? The logic must fire in the code when you get in the ship. Yeah. So we missed the trigger. You're not supposed to teleport into your ship, Avi, you cheater. Hacks. I'm just too much of a gamer. Once again, my gamer juju is off the charts and it's ruining everything. Let's see if we can find a broken wall somewhere. A broken floor somewhere. To get down. Underneath surface. I don't know. To me, I've been operating under the assumption that that's not intended to like take the ship underneath the brittle hollow surface. But like that's not how this game works. Like like if you can do it, it intends it basically is how it feels. So it does feel like they might actually prevent me from accomplishing anything with this, though. We're at the crossroads now? I don't think we're at the quantum tower. Biggest issue with this. There's the quantum tower. What is that? Oh, it's that place. Okay. So the idea I had was to go like in here, right? But I think the ship is just way too big for that. Hi, Jess. How you? God, do I have to thrust a lot with my ship, just like last night. Nailed it. No. Ah! Try. Ow. Oh. Big hug, Jess. Big hug. I'm so happy that you have an apartment now. You ordered a kilo of some nice coffee beans? Fuck yeah. Yeah, that was very brutal. I'm sorry it's been a rough couple days, Chloe. Big hugs. An apartment and bed! Was there a bed there, or did you buy a bed today? Or had you bought a bed before that just needed to have a place to live? And is it a new bed? Because that's all around very exciting stuff. You bought a bed today! Congrats on new bed and new apartment. Better that sound than the sand crushing you to death sound. Yeah, the sand crushing you to death sound sure is an experience. It's for sure. It's real cute. Jess, share all of the pictures with us, please. Or at least with me. Maybe. Fleur is a big fan of the crunch sound. It's awful. Fleur is a sadist. No, I saw the pictures of the apartment. I just meant the bed. Did I see the bed? Did he send bed pics? If he sent bed pics, then yeah, I probably didn't see them before stream. The bed is pink? You sent the bed? Oh. I'll look at it after. Gee. Crunch ASMR works for him. Even if it's human bones or sentient creature bones that are crunching. No, no, no. Why do you do this, autopilot? Why do you behave like this? It's just a lot, all right? You're just a lot. And Blanc. Hello, Interloper. Yes, I decided to go to the Interloper because Brittle Hollow wasn't treating me well. Brittle Hollow was acting abusive. Finally! Finally, we have a Southern Observatory picture. My god. The new, more sensitive locator the gnome I built in this observatory was unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Based on the knowledge of the quantum moon, the gnome I believed the eye was in a distant orbit around the sun. The gnome I decided to stop searching for the eye's signal and instead look for it visually by sending out a deep space probe. There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Which we solved by finding the probe tracking module. I wonder if I should go back to the vessel. I don't know. But let's at least, like, go into the Interloper again. Back to the planet. Back to the planet. Alright, we're approaching the sun. You're gonna reference Outer Wilds, even one of the jams at the jam tonight? Hell yeah, do it. I'm worried that the game punishes me for going into the crack ahead of time because it's thrown me off several times. Maybe I should just, like, walk toward the sun side. Like, towards the direction of the orbit. Oh! The time has come. The time has come, my chats. For us to look around. Once again. We went here. We checked these caverns for ghost matter. And this one has tons of it. So I think we just skipped that one, right? And went here. And we found that this is the path to take. Because all the other ones have ghost matter in them. La 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 la. And that is pain. Yep. And I don't... Of course, it's possible I'm missing something here. Such as something about ghost matter that I don't know yet. But as far as I understand, I need to go down here. Wait, is that where I came from? Yeah. Ah, gravity's weird, man. Question is, are all of the paths accounted for here? Maybe this is what I haven't done. Oh. This looks like I have to go to the right and then to the left, right? Maybe. I didn't actually check up here. I think I just assumed that up here was like the exits from the other paths. I think that's what I assumed. So I didn't think there was anything to do up here. But it looks like maybe I need to do this. Yeah. So I go here. And I take a picture again. And then I go here. I can actually control this way more than I thought I could. Is that it? Okay. Oh, snap! No, my. This looks somewhat safe. Oh my gosh, we're making progress! Oh my gosh! I found a thing! Do they actually have ghost matter crystals growing on them? I don't like that. Poke says the spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. Pi says the stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Poke says, Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. Hi, Shelly. Happy Pride. How are you today? Pi says, I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. This matter is disturbingly volatile. Poke says, Pi, whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? Pi says, this is orders of magnitude... Wait. This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Pi says, return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. Poke says, what are you doing, Pi? Pi says, the more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go, warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. So Pi sacrificed themselves. But Poke was... Or maybe that was... Poke tried to go back. We've only seen 2 corpses, haven't we? And there were 3 total. So this is a source of the ghost matter. Interesting. You're doing okay, Shelly? I'm good. I'm glad to hear it, is what I meant to say. I'm pretty good too. I'm a bit grumpy today. Just a grumpy kind of day. Didn't get enough sleep. Okay, this place feels a little overwhelming because it's so round. Why so round? Well, that's scary ghost matter. Don't go there. That's scary ghost matter. Don't go there. Maybe the only path is the way we came. I'm trying to... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Time to go. La 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 la. So I guess it exploded as Poke was leaving. Wait. Again? Wait. Am I going down again? That's not what I wanted to do. But maybe this is back up. I don't know. I'm gonna die. Hey, Otter! Lovely to see you. It's okay to be a bit grumpy. Thank you. I will take care of you, my potato grump. I make to comfort foods. You are probably like the best person to be grumpy around. Oh, I'm dying. Yeah, rip in pieces. Well, we made a progress. Maybe this place won't be marked as having stuff to do anymore. Maybe it will say that we fully explored it. How are you today, Otter? I hope things are good. I really appreciated your Twitter reply the other day. It was really sweet. Meant a lot. La 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 la. Let's check that ship's log, see what it looks like now. Let's see what the ship's log looks like. Hi, Chaos. Hello. The scariest thing is, what if that catches on, Chaos? What if someone else is like, oh, I'm gonna call her Abby from now on, and I'm just like, no! Oh, na, 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 na. How are things, Chaos? I found the two missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. Well, that didn't happen. It didn't coat the solar system. No! Or maybe it did. I don't know. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. I mean, it spread across the solar system, but it didn't coat the entire solar system. You're a bit too hyped for Diablo tonight, but there's coffee for a reason. Is Diablo 4 coming out tonight, or? La 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 la, or has it been out and you just want to play it? Excuse me, I'm sorry. This is so colorless. Northern Glacier? There's a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. Nomai will warp here from the Whitehole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. This is a thing that I am like, I'm a little concerned about. Is that I don't know enough how to teleport. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The Nomai notice something strange. Warped objects appear to arrive at a receiver. The negative time interval, blah, blah, blah. So I've teleported a lot. And I'm wondering if I need to teleport in order to get to, like, the Hanging City, for example. I just don't know how. Because there's the Black Hole Forge. I thought maybe I needed to get into the Black Hole Forge in order to teleport to the top of the Hanging City, or vice versa. If you pre-order, you can play it at 1 a.m. Oh. Well, I hope you're going to have a great time, Otter. Sounds very hype. Yawning. Yawning. I'm kind of thinking maybe we go to the vessel. I wonder though if we need to go through all of Dark Bramble to get to the vessel. You yawn a lot when you stream for some reason? I think I yawn a lot in general. I'm just often tired, so you'll often hear me yawning on stream just because brain. Maybe it is something about streaming that makes it worse. Who knows? It's hard to tell if it's like that I notice it more on stream or if I actually do it more on stream. Order staying up until midnight to play it here? Nice. Is he a big Diablo fan? Yeah, has he been a fan of all of the other previous games, or? I've only played some Diablo 3. Pretty long time ago by now. That's not matching the velocity at all, my dude. He isn't a big fan, just that new game hype. Fair enough. We've all been there. So we need to go to the distress beacon first. Ah! This place is scary. Suddenly there's an anglerfish just out of nowhere. But everything is way closer than I think it is, too. I always assume I'm gonna have to go, like, really far. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Am I seeing ghost matter flying toward me? Oh, there it is. Now we look for the lights and we follow them. We didn't see a single anglerfish on our way here. What? How much more did you play after I disappeared on Sunday? I thought you'd be ending soon. I streamed a pretty long time on Sunday. I did like a 7-hour stream, Julia. So I don't know when you left, but... Can you please just, like, go in? Jesus Christ. Hi, Raz! Hello! Thanks for the 20 months. My god. 4.5 hour mark, around where you usually end. Yeah, I definitely went good bit longer. It was one of those days. I think it was one of those days where, like, I don't know. Monday was a long stream too. Fuck. I ruined it again. I ruined it again. Now they're gonna be there. Now they're just gonna sit there guarding the path of the vessel, so I'm not gonna actually be able to get in, I think. They'll be in my way. So I guess we go to Brittle Hollow now. Bummed you missed the rest of it. It do be like that. Life gets in the way. Things and stuff are okay, Raz. I'm grumpy today. La 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 la. How are you? Grumpy. Yeah, I have a new grumpy. Oh look, it's a 0 hand. Hello.
Hello.
Have a nice walk. Le, 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 le. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Up we go. Come on. Away from the black hole. Well, here's the black hole thingy. I think we're gonna go in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the signal scope did pan out. It was bound to, right? La, 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 la. Eventually. You had a busy at work, so now I'm just bleh vibing. Yeah, I feel you. Feels like a Monday kind of Thursday. Let's not fly into the sun. That always cramps my style. Da 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 da. I can't believe I didn't autopilot my way there. Oh, I was scared of the sun, that's why. Playing in handheld with my Joy-Cons charge. That gamer life is a difficult one. I'm so confused about getting the frickin' eye coordinates. Should I just like go? Is this the coordinates? Am I meant to just go to the orbit? Or is that? I don't know. That's a supernova. I don't understand anything. Feels like Friday because I've had such a busy week. Not over my friend's dog I met yesterday. She was too good. That's good. I just landed, apparently. That wasn't intentional. Well, I'm glad you're having a less Monday day, Jimmy. La 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 la. I just want to get up this stupid quantum tower. It's outrageous, I'm telling you. Like, I'm hoping vaguely that flying around like this will eventually get me some kind of solution, even if, or like, that I'll spot something that I haven't seen before, you know? But I don't think that that has necessarily been helpful before. It doesn't feel like It doesn't feel like cheesing to look around tends to be that helpful in this game. I don't think I did, G. Why couldn't they have just put like a gravity thing? Why couldn't they just have put a gravity elevator like they normally do? There. Perhaps that is the correct cat cam? La 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 la. Because I need to do this before the quantum moon stuff. This is where they said that, like, the quantum info is. The fuck, bro? Is that a new Maria emote? I don't think I've seen it. It's cute. That's someone else? Really? It looks so Maria-like. Bit of a different style in the face, but I thought that was just the facial expression. Humdy-dum-dum. Are we gonna explode soon? I'm uninspired today. Oh, it's the same one as Browse. I definitely thought that was a Maria one too. Is it the same artist, maybe? Did Nell make it? No, that last one does not look like Nell. I just thought it was a kind of more, less soft version of Maria, like, in a slightly different style. You totally thought they were Maria emos too. Yeah, I was so sure. I just assumed. I was like, that's definitely a Maria emote. Wait. Wait. Oh, that's the quantum probe. Okay. That's the quantum moon locator thing. The frick? What was that gravity? Huh. That seems weird. I don't understand how to get in. I'm about to start banging on the windows. Were you able to survive the Outer Wilds itch? The Outer Wilds itch? You mean not playing Outer Wilds for a bit longer? I had so much fun with Dark Souls that it was like the same as playing Outer Wilds. Now I'm looking forward to both more Outer Wilds and more Dark Souls all the time. Can link them in mod chat if you want to check out that person. Sure. I never have time to check out streamers, but can always have them follow just in case. Ow. Blonk. I had plans here to like climb the outside of this, but I'm not sure there's any point. I feel stumped. Let's look at the ship's log. I'm sure there's something I can make progress in. I wonder if this is like typical. I know that there's something I can do in the Hanging City. I just haven't figured out what the fuck I can do. This one? Oh, you mean the quantum tower? Yeah. I feel like, so earlier on in the game, I had so much I could do all the time. There were so many possibilities, and now I'm getting into a quite opposite situation where it's like... very limited. I can't figure out any of what I have. Maybe the Sunless City will lead me more to the Sun Station info stuff. Maybe Sunless City is where I should go. I think maybe we will meditate and then immediately go to the Sunless City. Because Sunless City is one of those things you have to go early. And now we have a shortcut into the city. So that makes it, excuse me, less of a drag to explore it. When you don't have to go through like the same cave system every single time you want to go there. Definitely slows down when there's less obvious stuff to figure out or explore. Yeah, I'm feeling that. And I think that's making me a little frustrated. Probably combined with like just a slightly grumpy day. It makes it harder to play this game. I'm still like, I'm enjoying it still. It's just more emotionally taxing. Boop. Boop. There we go. Don't fly into the sun. Thanks. The Hang City, maybe just hang around. Don't spoil the game for me like that, G. What the fuck? I am putting on a sweater. Don't fly into the Ash Twin. Okay, it stopped. Stop before. Ooh, can I go in here? Is that a silly idea? What would this possibly accomplish? I don't know. But now I'm here. So that's fun. Fun, 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 fun. Fun, fun, fun. We need to find the gravity tower. The Ember Twin Gravity Tower. There it is. And there is a, there's a shortcut here. On the rock cliff wall here. There's a little hole somewhere. And I haven't yet learned the exact... I haven't used this shortcut before, so... I have only found it. Time to pinpoint it. And then get turned around first, and then pinpoint it, I guess. You've been creating chaos. We have double chaos in the chat. I was thinking it's here. Yeah, it's here. Da 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 ba ba da. Wait, is there path down here? No. I think there is, but it's blocked off by cacti. And in a not quantum way. Though I could probably double check that. If I wanted to be smart. But I don't really want to be smart. Creating chaos in Abby's chat? For shame. I, for one, would never. Yeah, I know you wouldn't. You're better than that, Raz. We need to turn this this light on. Maybe we should go here to the eye shrine. Which one is the eye shrine? Stepping stone, high energy lab, eye shrine. Do, da, do. What is this eye shrine nonsense? It's wait. Does that place hurt me? Nope. It just looks like it hurts. Have I not explored this place somehow? Da da da. I probably have. I feel like I've just wandered around Sunless City a lot, you know? Do 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 do. It's like a little platforming segment here that I've definitely not done before, by the way. But I don't know if that matters. Like, it might not be anything. Or it might be something. It might be something. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we've chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. That's the same as the other eye shrines we found. If the eye calls to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did the signal stop? Did the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Did something happen to it? Ooh, fancy. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? Hey, Zark. Hello. We could be seeing meaning where there isn't none. Where is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. We've read this stuff before. I'm not sure if we read it in this exact form, but I feel like it's almost like a religious text that keeps repeating. But in the Know My fashion, the religious kind of text is more like knowledge seeking. Waking up at 5:45 a.m. only to get home at 7:20. Oh god, that's a long day. Jesus. I hope you get good rest tonight. Is the eye natural or artificial? That's the first. I don't think we've seen this. Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. do, do, do. Huh. Doesn't feel like this was anything, really. No, 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 no. Did anyone see if the ship's log updated? Do, 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 do. High energy lab trailhead. Is that filled already? It's a bit too late for such a low down place. And Stepping Stone District, that's where the anglerfish is. Anglerfish Overlook District, that's where the anglerfish is. Heard back about name change court hearing. Okay, I will read it more after meeting. Bye. Bye, Chloe. Have a good meeting. Good luck. That's exciting. I'm gonna turn on all the lights. If I can. If I can. Come on. Up you go. Up you go. I don't know how to be systematic about this place. This place is too mazy-wazy to be systematic. So it's so easy for me to have overlooked a bunch of stuff, I think. This is anglerfish fossil. This is where you come here from the caves initially. So when I first arrived here, this was where I came from, essentially. Do 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 do. And it's just the little overlook, apart from the path, which is that way. Down, 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 down. And then there's always more of these little buildings where I've mostly been. No, no, no. Have I gotten that before? Have I had that scroll before? Hello? I probably have to drop down from above. To get in there. I'm not sure I've been there. Here? Here. What's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Yes, more sun station info! I found a thing! Don't worry, the station is in such a low stellar orbit, we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. Pi says it's a purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Idea says, Pi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. Idea says that would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. So Ash Twin gets us. Oh. So we can get to Ash Twin. We can get to the sun station from Ash Twin. Fuck. Well, fuck. Okay. I guess let's go to Ash Twin and see if we can find a place to teleport. Do, 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 do. Beam me up, Scotty! Whoa. Why did the light turn off as soon as we got in here? That was weird. Hello, Ash Twin. What's up with you? Well, that sure is a teleport spot, isn't it? So I guess we need to wait until the sand is lower. And then we have to stand here until the... Okay, we're literally standing in a bad place here. I wonder where the best way to actually park is. If it keeps going around in that direction, then maybe this will be fine. We'll find out. Yeah, so we want to go here. We'll be able to get in here, I think, once we... I'm realizing that those spots are targets. The weird swirly things, those are targets for the warp points. And this is what it looks like when it's a warp point. So here we have to wait until we reach... until the sun station is in view. Assuming this one is turned on, which I think it is. But how would we make it so the sun station is here? Never mind. Nope. Never mind. Maybe it takes me... Maybe it takes me to Giant's Deep if the sun station isn't there. So it like beams me off. It takes me to Giant's Deep when that's aligned, so I have to like avoid aligning with Giant's Deep. Unless it's a different... Unless it's a different warp point that we need to be at. I'm just gonna wait until the ship is done orbiting, or we're done orbiting, and we can go back home. Home to Ash Twin. Can't be that long. We didn't have to wait long to get here. La 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 la. Nee, 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 nee. Oh, hi, Mort. I missed you there. Hello. Coming back around? Nope. Well, eventually. Here. Let's read. Return while representative is charged. Yeah. Well, we made it back. Jesus. I may have almost missed it there. Where's the sun station? Has it been eaten already? I think it's been eaten already, so I probably have to do this like really early. Oh, hello, Nemo. Hi. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the game scene. Bloop. Hey, Elusive. Good to see you. How's it going? Na, 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 na. So I was trying to get to the sun station, which is a station that some ancient, quote-unquote ancient, some past aliens built around that orbits a very low orbit around the sun. And I was trying to use this teleporter to get there, but it took me to a different planet instead. And I think it's because the supernova is too supernova, and therefore... the sun station has been swallowed by the sun. Inconveniently enough. Let's quickly get in here before the sand starts messing us up. Unless we were just at the wrong... Is this gonna take us to the Ember Twin? Is this a teleporter to the Ember Twin? Hey, Yed! How are you today, Dr. Undersco? Do, 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 do. Thought I had a boop emote, but I got Shelly Booty instead. Valid. Sometimes you just got a booty. I don't know where these teleport things go to, so I'm just testing it out. Maybe it goes to Brittle Hollow. Oh my god! Did we finally make it to the Hanging City thing that I've been looking for this whole time? Oh my god, chat, 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 chat! Chat! Oh my god. I think we made it. I've been trying to get here for ages. Game changer, hang out at Avi's. Woo! I appreciate having all of you here. Black Hole Forge, left 30 meters. Yeah. We need to move it here first. Which I obviously haven't done. Look, progress! I love progress in this game. It's the best. Sometimes it's rare. Let's go over here anyway, and we can go into that place later. But yeah, so this is the city that has a lot of gravity shenanigans. So I've been trying to get up here this whole time. Over there is the core of the planet. So we're kind of upside down right now. We're standing on the bottom of the surface of the planet. And we would fall down if we weren't standing on these gravity paths. Akuma, I'm not gonna say it. It's just a misspelling of the word chaos. Well, now we know what to do. Be cautious near the boarding area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Is this where it lands? Oh. No. I'm just gonna meditate. I need to drink water. Some midair, some classic midair as I'm falling into a black hole meditation. You know, the way you do. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh, have a great night, Hebe. Enjoy your pie crossing and your sleeping. Abby's too smart to use forbidden words. I would have fallen for that trap. Oh, trust me, Otter. I've fallen for enough traps in my time. Some of them the silliest, most obvious traps that you could possibly imagine. Hi, Ingva. You are just in time. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. I mean, honestly though, Chaos, who spells their own name right? I mean, we know you can't spell my name either, so... Okay, the thing is, we need to go to the Hanging City right away. Because we need to move the black hole. Don't do that. Or, oh no, never mind. We can do that later. No, wait. No, no, no. Let's go to the hanging city. I'm not indecisive. You're indecisive. You're going to look at it as well. Please do go take care of yourself, Nemo. Really, thank you so much for raiding. It means a lot. And if you haven't, chat, can we do a /SO for Nemo, please? Go and click that heart at the top of the chat when it appears. If you don't follow Nemo, it will appear. And that is your moment to click it. You won't regret it. Nemo is just lovely. And enjoy your dinner. La, la, la. Cozy Kyra has an amazing sassy emotes arc. Can we get some Cozy Kyra sassy spam in the chat? Good shit. God, I'm so bad at getting to the hanging city. I never know the best way. There we go. Cat's got it. Look at that. It's a very good sassy. Here works, I think. I think a tree just dribbled my spaceship. The tree just went full professional footballer. I mean, basketball player on me. Or, yeah, it was just a big punching bag. Something like that. Who knows? It was definitely a thing. That's for sure. I miss the Kyra Cog Derpy Dragon emote. It's a great emote, yes. She still has it on her server, on her Discord. Hey, Coinkydink, hello. Spelling names right on this economy, right? Okay, first Brittle Hollow, and then maybe we go to the Ash Twin to try to teleport to the Sun Station after that. Maybe. Before it gets swallowed up, but after the sand has gone down a bit from the teleporter. Probably shouldn't wait too long, because that Sun Station will get eaten up any second. And going to the Quantum Tower is the way. Here. Over here. Do, 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 do. Let's not fly into a tree again, yeah? No trees. No getting dribbled. Only arriving gently as destination, please. That is my request. No more professional ball player trees. Yeah. We don't want that anymore. Once was enough. You got me, Cat, when you're somewhat paying attention to you and not working. Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. You gotta have those emotes on demand. Okay, if we go to the crossroads from here, then we'll be at the city. We need to go and just quickly flip a switch at the hanging city. So when we get there later, the Black Hole Forge will be where it should. I had an idea for a channel that broadcasts rescues all day. Hey, Leo, nice try. Also too late. Or I read it too late. There, that pathway there. Hanging City. That's where we need to be. Wah, 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 wah. All right, up we go on the little gravity path, as you do. Do. All right, let's go. This might take way too long, but if it does take way too long, this isn't our only, the sun station isn't our only thing. We can also just go to the Ash Twin and teleport here. I think there's something I'm missing with the logic of the warp paths, and that's the feeling I've been getting for a lot of this playthrough, is that I'm kind of missing something with the warp pad stuff. Like, I should understand how they sit together more. Like, maybe it always goes towards the sun or always goes away from the sun. I don't know. But, or maybe just, I don't know. Maybe it's actually I need to get the information to do it. I don't know. It's a Jimbles! Hi, Jimbles! Happy Pride! I hope you're having a lovely day. And it's a patch! Why did the cows keep returning to the field of marijuana? It was the pot calling the cattle back. Oh my gosh. Well, naturally, as it does. Okay, now we go back home. Maybe in a bit, G. Jibbles, how's your day going? And Patch, you as well? I'm having a sleepy, yawny, grumpy day today. But we are actually making progress in the game, which is always good. Your niece and her girlfriend are staying with us for a week. Just finished cleaning house and planning activities. Ooh, what kinds of activities? What are you gonna get up to? La la. Well, let's maybe grab... I was gonna grab some... oxygen. I think we'll grab some oxygen from our tree friends over here. And then go back via the crossroads. Same way we came. But definitely taking way too long, for sure. Yeah, we started at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, so this is where we want to be going. See, I can totally navigate this place. I'm not at a complete loss. I don't know what you're talking about. You all right, Quinky Dink? You're about to be Jedi Survivor and move on to Diablo 4. A few other people have been excited in chat about Diablo 4. I hope it lives up to expectations. Zoo, museum, movie, water park, and movies. That sounds fantastic, Jimbles. And a nice dinner at an authentic German restaurant. Ooh. Is it a favorite restaurant? And what meal there is your favorite? If so. You had a release party lunch at work? Release party lunch at work, then a local... What release of, like, something you were working on, or? Local area town hall with the CEO of the company lost of socializing. Oh god. Take a nap. Wait, have I been... No. Descend the steps to the entrance below. Whoa. Maybe this gives me information. Trees are moving. The trees in the scrub wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all, is not normal even for this alien planet. I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either of these trees are aberrant. Trees do move. I wonder if that's a clue. I'm getting distracted. This isn't only the trees. There's also other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock. Yeah, we know about that. Rock is unusual. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere. It's the quantum moon. I think we read that back when we first got here. But we still haven't managed to get in there. That's my issue, but okay. I'm wondering if, like, there's something to do with the trees moving. Like, maybe there's something underneath one of the trees, or, like... I don't know. We'll study that later, though. For now, we have other shit! We have other shit to do. No time for this nonsense. Just gotta remember what that other shit is. I think maybe the sun station is still there! Okay. Zoom! Zoom! Quick! And don't go into the sun as you're doing it, please. Also, sun station, you don't go into the sun either. No one go into the sun, alright? Just keep calm and stay out of any large burning balls of gas in the sky. That would be great. Hi, Frog. The freaking perfect emote. I feel like that's an emote that is so specific, and yet you find a surprising number of uses for it, you know? Okay. There. That looks like it's facing toward... Onto the planet. Perfect landing, just as I intended. Yes. Yes. Precisely. Okay, so now it's like that. God, it's so hard. How do you know which warp platform to use? Is this a warp platform? This looks a bit different. Yeah, this just... Ah! Well, that sure wasn't intentional. But I guess good to know. Ow. I need to find the warp platform. Quick! Shit. Warp platform. If I am here on this end, I just don't want to be taken to freaking Giant's Deep again, you know? And there's even a thing for a scroll here. Is there a scroll nearby? Not in the little scroll place. Doesn't look like... No, there we're looking... Oh, wait. Shit. Probably should have gone. There's two warp points right next to each other, and I feel like I'm gonna need that scroll to explain where they lead, or something like that. But I don't think this place is the most hospitable place for scrolls, you know? Seems like the kind of place where a scroll would kind of get tossed around and stuff. Also, this looks broken. Well, there this was actually facing the sun. Did I just swear? Oh no, heck. Ooh. Huh? Man. Everything is very confusing. Where might the scroll be? Let's just let that sand pillar pass by. And that was not a very effective way to dodge it, was it? Oops. Back. Why are you going into the sand? What? Hello? Hello? Ow. Very confusing. La la la. Welcome back, Chloe. How are you enjoying this game? I always hear great things about it, but what are you enjoying about it most? Coinkydink, if you want to play it, then you wouldn't want to hear much information about it. It's the kind of game where you really benefit from not knowing anything. Well, this looks fascinating. I think I've missed some stuff around here. Yeah, this is new. Oh, snap. But I can tell you if you really want me to. Yarrow says some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Pi says presently my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. Pi says, how curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. Idea says, I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Hypothesis, says Yarrow. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. Pi says, I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on, says Idea. Okay. So they don't get along. And here we have some cacti cramping my style. Not a fan. Nailed it. This just looks infested with cacti, doesn't it? Game goes pretty well, Xeno. So I can remove the scroll from here, but that would just transfer the text somewhere else, wouldn't it? Hum dum 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 dum. You're not playing it. Modded too many streamers who played through it. Fair enough. I don't know details, but I know enough where it wouldn't be very fulfilling for me to play. That's very fair, yeah. Yeah, my favorite part is definitely, I think it's just an incredibly unique gameplay loop. Haha. Pun intended. Because the way that your progress is based on your own the player knowledge is done so incredibly well that it really kind of feels like you're being an archaeologist and studying an ancient people and what they've left behind, and slowly but surely collecting small bits of information, scraping it together as best you can to get meaningful knowledge. And it's very neat the way it's done. I'm very impressed with the execution of it. I think they did it very well. The delay has been braked, you know. I'm just amazed that the ship is still here. Ow. I am all kinds of messed up right now, huh? There we go. July 13th is your court hearing. Congrats, Chloe. I'm happy for you. It's not too long. I wonder if this will be a elevator. Because I remember there being like gravity wells to get up here. And I was like, this is such an uneventful place. Bye, Chloe. Take care. Have a good rest of your birthday. Maybe I need to check this place out, because I have not actually been in there since... Let's go in here. Because we went in there before when... Nope, this is not good enough. We're probably... Oh, we're definitely gonna lose the ship. It's fine. Screw it, it's fine. There's a teleport spot. That's probably the one to the sun station then. Do we have any text? All of these warp spots. Let's just sit around here and see what happens if we teleport anywhere. I'm guessing the sun station is long absorbed by now, but this definitely looks like it would... Where are we? Timber Hearth? That's not what I meant to do. So this is Timber Hearth, which you can tell because the trees around it are... Timber Hearth trees. Okay, well that I can remember. Unless it also teleports other places. I still haven't figured out if it's like definitive. If they only go to one place or if they do go to more places than one, depending on when you're standing on it in the orbit of the destination planet. This could also be the sun station. But let's stand here and see what happens. Lots of hurry up and wait. Yeah. Quick! Wait. La 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 la. I forgot to set the parking brake. Yeah. Oh well. The ship is amazingly, seemingly still on this planet. Actually incredible. I'm guessing that this is the sun station one, and we're not teleporting because... Never mind. It's this one! This is the one I was like mostly hoping for. Order, you're not allowed to call me Abby. This is outrageous. Of course, every time I come here, it's at the very end of the cycle. But this time we've actually moved the thing. What? Because that is how I identify which one of you it is. Okay, like if chaos, if you say Abby, then I assume it's chaos. Okay, let's see. Chaos is me. Order here, but you just said order here. Wait, what? You sure are chaos. Can confirm. Can confirm. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Is this just gonna show us inside? Ah, I need this. Quick! Read! Root says, where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? Oh, we're gonna get swallowed before we finish this. All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude in that place, code clear. I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send you your guards. Poke. I'll return to the force shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Astra and just make sure Yara receives it. Of course you are. Poke says the white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so these deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. Rip. I think I need to focus up on one thing. I think we skip a break today, mods. I'm feeling like it's probably gonna be a shorter stream, and we do a shorter stream and no break. Are you standing? I am not. I will now. Enter launch codes. I'm just trying to play with one hand here. Okay. Off we go. First step, Hanging City again. God, there must be a faster way to get to the Hanging City, though. There must be. God damn it. What is this, autopilot? Autopilot, what? Autopilot, you are the worst. Honestly, you're just the worst. Oh no. No. Not like that. Not like any of this. Is that ghost matter crystals? Have I stumbled into a find? Oh! Jesus. Show me something I can repair. What? Well, there's ghost matter everywhere here, apparently. But why? I don't think this is a very hospitable place to repair my ship. Lino. Just some quick repairs before we leave Hearth. I can't believe someone just left my ship in this horrible state of disrepair. Who would do such a thing? Honestly, outrageous. That was a good run. I think we did great. All in all, well handled. We took a little trip. We got banged around a little bit, and then we had a nap. I like how the eye closing animation shows the 4 eyes. I hadn't noticed that. I love those little details. Hi there, Chris. Welcome back. What a humorous spot for your ship to land after a little crash. Just right on top of the ghost matter. Just for good measure, you know? Yeah, the game is very good. It's very good for content. We love us the content. All right, where are you? Where are you, Brittle Hollow, my love? Hope you've had a good day, Chris. We had a trip. We banged. Perfect day. The trick is to get over the fear and learn to find everything funny, then you're golden. Absolutely. I mean, that's just the key to life, isn't it? Laugh at everything. Nothing can get you. I'm trying to think of if the escape pod leads to the Hanging City. And it does, doesn't it? I just feel like there must be a better way. I feel like there's definitely a better way to get to the Hanging City. I just haven't figured it out. I just go there in the most inefficient way possible every time. I find it a very confusing place. It's because they mess around with gravity, so I'm just like... None of this makes any sense. I mean, getting committed to the loony bin is a sign of success, Cap. That is where we all want to be. Oh, look, we're here. This does take us to the Hanging City. It's just kind of the worst possible way to get there. Let's go. No turning back now. It's especially bad considering that we're gonna need to leave here again in order to actually make use of our errand having been done. So it's just like the worst. It's fine. I could take my time a little more and figure out a good way to get to the Hanging City when I'm there, but will I? I don't know. Very doubtful. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. I keep thinking of that one place on Brittle Hollow where there's a one-way elevator, and I've only seen it from one side. I wonder if I should be trying to find the other end of it so I can go through it. Na 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 na. Hello, Hanging City. Fancy seeing you here. This place is so confusing, I swear. Other people who've played this game, tell me that the Hanging City is like the most confusing place. Tell me it's not just me. We need to go over there. No. This is the worst. This is the worst. I think I may need to just take it easy. Oh. Ah, ugh. Nailed it. I actually didn't take any damage. That's amazing. This in Sunless City confused me a lot. It's the cities. These darn Nomai and their confusing cities. I find Hanging City worse than Sunless City. Sunless City I felt like I could kind of gradually work out. But this Hanging City is just like... It keeps throwing me off and I never feel like I can make any conclusions. Have I actually... Oh my god, I'm a silly butt. Of course I have. This is like basic stuff, please. No. Do. Back! Take me back! Good timing. Good timing. This is the one I'm referring to, by the way, the elevator that goes one way. It goes up. I don't know where it comes from. Where's my ship? There. No, 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 no. Excuse me. I think it's good that today's Thursday, so I have two days off stream. Because I think I need some recovery time. Or just some free time, I guess. La da da. Oh no. Brittle Hollow, stop being so brittle. No, no, no. La la la. Oh, let's just identify escape pod 1 just for funsies. Because we're here. So we might as well. Nailed it! We've definitely, read that. This was the first escape pod we found. You can't stop being so brittle, it would be sued for false advertising. I don't think there are enough people to risk being sued, to be honest. Down we go! This is one path to the Sunless, to the Hanging City. Just take a little... Just take a little dip. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so... This sure is a thing, you know? Gravity sure is a thing. I don't know which direction to land. Which way should be up? Well, I'm so glad we saved so much time by flying here. Ugh. Up! We don't want to go into the black hole, okay? That is the one thing I do know, is that we like to avoid the black hole. I'm trying so hard, chat. It's because I'm trying to land on the freaking underside, like a silly nugget. It's here. You absolute silly nugget. Why am I like this? I don't have a brain today, chat. It's not working. It's one of those brainless types of days. Here we are. Thank you for the hydrate. It only took us like the entire loop to get here. Just to do that. Just to flip that one switch. And now we can leave. Now that the planet is fully falling apart, it's time to go. So that we can return. Through other means. You gotta leave so you can come back, chat. That's how it works. Do do do. I actually targeted the correct hourglass twin too. That's incredible. And now we gotta find the right warp point. The one that goes toward Brittle Hollow, which might be easier said than done. Oop, 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 oop. Down we go. Yeah, here we have Timber Hearth. Timber Hearth warp point is there. That much we know. We figured that out last time. And I think we went straight through here. La la la. What's this? Hello? Hello? What is this? Clary says, here's our first delivery arrow. One warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. I wish I could wait here for you to get you to arrive, says Clary, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Yarrow says, my gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. Yarrow says, I must confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? Clary says, I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. Yarrow says, I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Poke says, Yarrow, stop this scroll wall to flirt with my stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron stars. And go meet her on the White Hole Station. Clary says, I'd be happy to explain our findings. Aww. A budding romance. La, da, da. Well, that kind of gives me the indication that this one is going to take us to the right place. But we've definitely been taken to the wrong... to that same place by other warp points, too, which confuses me. Because I don't think we were here before, unless we were and I just didn't see that little... Ah! Startled me, Jesus Christ. And that I just didn't see the path down below to read that stuff. Okay, let's go check out the Black Hole Station again so we can actually finish what we were doing. Then we can actually explore the other place in this area. No, 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 no. What symbol is that? Clary says, regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the central of the astral body to which it's tuned? Clary says, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, the tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with the astral body. Clary says, more accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. Poke says, we don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Poke says, of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental teleportation. Yeah. No, I got that. And this is the one we finished reading. They're talking about the black hole cores that they're transporting here. And we did not read this scroll. So let's do that. Poke says, of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Poke says, does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? Clary says that isn't an unreasonable belief given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Clary says, I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. Clary says, no, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize that hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. Jeez. Okay. No. Feels like this warp stuff is a bit complicated. La 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 la. I don't think we've read this one or used this projection stone. And I wonder if there's a spot to use it somewhere around here. Not in here, I think. La 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 la. Aha! I have good news, says Clary. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Poke says, no, it isn't. Yara says, is everything well at the forge? Poke says the core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Clary says, ignore her, Yara. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Clary says, don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and her design work is beautifully clever. Yara says, I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. And we look. I can sit. Cool, thank you. Oh, this is just the inside Ash Twin thing. What is that? Is that just a graphical glitch? Maybe. Okay. Ah. My god. That'll fuck you up. Let me sit down. Do 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 do. Okay. Now there's this whole area over here that I haven't explored yet. Maybe it's just the path, the normal path up here, the one that's broken. Warp status charged. Dum-de-dum. This place. Yes! There's text! Black Hole Forge! That's so exciting, wow. Amazing. Yeah, and this is the underside of the... This is the other side of where I was before. Exit to surface! Ah, this is the place where I've been talking about. It's the place, chat! Remember the place. Whoop. Oh dear. Hello? Hello? Does the gravity thing not work here? Okay, there we go. That was weird. Ah. Alright, I think we're actually kind of done here now. I wonder if Hanging City has finally been marked done. Or like, we've gotten rid of that label saying there's more to explore here. Oh dear god, stop that. I shouldn't have done this. I should have... Oh, my... Yeah. Wait. Yeah, we're at the black hole now. That doesn't help us. I think we're probably done with this loop. Oh, never. Our ship is still on the Hourglass Twins, and we would have to go back to the Black Hole Forge in order to warp back, I think. So I think it's probably time to meditate. And now I think the only thing we have left on Brittle Hollow is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which I don't really have any ideas about yet. But I think our focus moving forward should be the Ash Twin. Kind of try to get to the sun station, figure out how all of the warp points work and where they go. And just kind of take stock, because it feels very confusing right now. But I think we will call it for today, chat, because I'm just feeling so tired and blah today that it's better that I take it easy the rest of the evening, I think. This game is pretty brain intensive, so on a day when I'm feeling a little bit off, it's not the best game to play when you're feeling a bit mentally off, you know. You did so great being blah. Thank you, Julia. I had a good time, and we did make progress, which I'm really happy about. I'm always really happy whenever there's progress to be had. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Appreciate you all. Hope you have better brain days again soon. Thank you. I think I will. This feels like it's just been like one of those wonky days, you know? It's mostly due to energy levels. I've not been really feeling bad so much as just tired and like a bit flat, like grumpy. Little grumpy. Yeah, I think we all have those days, right? It's hard to dredge up the enthusiasm. Yeah. I'm sure you can all tell by my voice today that I've been a little bit like less enthusiastic than I normally am, a little less dynamic, but I still enjoy spending time with you all. It feels like one of the better things to do when I'm having a day like that. Just spend my time with you. Da, 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 da. Feeling flat. Maybe you need a soda stream. I think I do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Avenue sleep. But who are we gonna raid? La 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 la. La 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 la. Ever is doing some makeup stream. Fraz is playing Sea of Thieves. J-Jam Jim is playing Everdream Valley. Maybe we should raid Jim. Let's raid Jim. Jim is great. I haven't raided Jim in a while. He's been off.
Thank you, friends. I really do really.
Never mind. Maybe he's ending. Yeah, he's ending. Never mind. Na, 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 na. What about Tiny? Have we raided Tiny recently? We usually don't get the chance to raid Tiny, and she's playing Half-Life 2, which is one of the best games. Freaking love Half-Life 2. I had a great time streaming Half-Life, both of the Half-Life games. Good shit. That was years ago by now, though. Tiny is wonderful, y'all. Such a gentle soul, such a cutie. Very sweet. Just feel like every person I tell you guys about, I say that someone is comfy, but it's just true. A lot of the people I watch are comfy. It's just facts. Faffs around a lot to the point where it's a meme in her channel. It's very good. All right, everyone. I will see you over at Tiny's channel. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you on Sunday for some more Outer Wilds. You can join our Discord. It's a good place. Highly recommend. Follow me on Twitter. It's also a good place, maybe. I don't know. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.